How was your weekend?
Hi, Sarah.
Hey, John.
It's been a while since we last caught up. How was your weekend?
Yes, it's been some time indeed. I had a rather engaging weekend. How about you?
Mine was pretty relaxed, just what I needed after a hectic week at work. I spent most of Saturday chilling at home watching a few episodes of that new sci-fi series Solar Eclipse. Have you heard of it?
Oh, yes, so I've heard quite a buzz about it recently, but haven't had the chance to watch it yet. Is it as good as everyone says?
Absolutely. I find it captivating. The plot's intricate, full of unexpected twists, and the special effects are top-notch. I definitely recommend it if you're into that genre. What about you then? What kept you busy over the weekend?
I took a short trip to the mountains. The weather was perfect, not too cold and not too hot. Just the ideal conditions for hiking.
That sounds amazing. You know, I've always admired your adventurous spirit. Which mountain did you go to?
I went to Mount Greenfield. It's a few hours' drive from the city. The trail is quite challenging, but the panoramic views at the summit are truly breathtaking. I spent a good part of my Sunday just soaking in the peace and tranquility there.
That does sound like a refreshing change from the city's hustle and bustle. I'll have to join you one of these days. It's been ages since I last went hiking.
I think you would love it, John. Next time, I'll let you know in advance. It's an excellent way to recharge and reconnect with nature.
I look forward to that, Sarah. It sounds like just what I need. Until then, I'll continue with my sci-fi marathon over the weekends.
That's the spirit, John. Different strokes for different folks, as they say. Anyway, it was lovely catching up with you.
Likewise, Sarah. Let's not let so much time pass before our next catch-up. Enjoy the rest of your week.
You too, John. Take care.
A moral dilemma.
Hey, Emily, can I ask you something? I need some advice.
Sure, Jake. What's up?
It's about our local football team. You know, I've been a loyal fan for years. I love going to games, cheering them on. It's one of the highlights of my week. But recently, they signed a player who's been involved in some pretty unsavory stuff off the field.
Ah, yes. I've read about it in the news. It's certainly controversial.
Exactly. I'm torn. I love my team, but supporting them now feels like I'm condoning this player's actions, which I absolutely do not. I'm thinking about not attending the games anymore, but then again, it feels like I'm punishing the whole team for one person's mistake.
I can see why you're conflicted, Jake. It's tough when something you love gets tangled up with moral issues.
That's just it. I've always viewed sports as a way to escape from all the drama and problems. Now it seems like I can't even do that.
I think it's commendable that you're taking this so seriously. It shows you're not just a passive consumer, but that you care about the impact of your actions.
Thanks, Emily. But what do you think I should do?
Well, maybe there's a middle ground. You could continue to support your team, but also express your disapproval of the player's actions. For example, you could write a letter to the team management or even start a discussion on social media.
Yeah, you're right. That could be a way to voice my concern without giving up something I love. Thanks, Emily. I knew you'd have a balanced perspective.
Happy to help, Jake. It's important to stand up for what we believe in, even when it's uncomfortable. Good luck!
Thanks, Emily. I appreciate it. It feels good to have a plan of action now.
Making a restaurant reservation.
Hello, is this Bella's Italian Bistro?
Yes, it is. How may I assist you today?
Hi, I'd like to make a reservation for this weekend.
Sure, I'd be happy to assist you with that. May I have the date and time you're considering?
I'm thinking about Saturday the 25th. Do you have any availability for dinner around 7 p.m.?
Let me just check our bookings for that day. Yes, we do have a table available at 7 p.m. How many people will be dining?
It'll be a party of 4.
Perfect. So I have a reservation for 4 people at 7 p.m. on Saturday the 25th. Could I have your name, please?
Yes, it's James Davis.
Great, Mr. Davis. Is there anything else you would like to add to your reservation? Perhaps any dietary restrictions or special requests?
Thank you for asking. 2 of us are vegetarians, so I hope that won't be a problem.
Not at all, Mr. Davis. We have an extensive vegetarian menu, and our chefs will be more than happy to accommodate any dietary needs.
Wonderful. I appreciate it.
You're most welcome. So it's all set. We look forward to welcoming you and your party at Bella's Italian Bistro at 7 p.m. on Saturday the 25th.
Great. Thanks for your help.
My pleasure, Mr. Davis. If there's anything else you need before your visit, please don't hesitate to call us. Have a great day.
You too. Thanks again. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr. Davis, and take care.
Struggling at school.
Hi, Mum. Can we talk?
Of course, sweetheart. What's on your mind?
I've been having a hard time at school.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, dear. What's been happening?
I don't understand the math we're doing right now. And everyone else seems to get it, and I feel really behind.
I see. Thank you for sharing that with me. You know, it's perfectly okay to struggle with something new. That's part of learning.
But what if I never understand it? What if I fail?
That's a common fear when facing difficulties. But remember, it's okay to make mistakes. It's how we learn and grow. Have you spoken with your teacher about this?
Not yet. I'm scared she'll think I'm not smart.
Oh, honey, asking for help doesn't mean you're not smart. Everyone has strengths and weaknesses. It's important to ask for help when we need it. Maybe you can try talking to your teacher about your struggles. She might be able to explain it in a different way or give you some extra practice problems.
But what if she's too busy?
Teachers are there to help you learn, sweetheart. It's part of their job to make sure their students understand the material. If your teacher is busy when you first ask, try to schedule a time that works for both of you.
Okay, I guess I could do that.
That's the spirit. And remember, you can always come to me too. I might not remember all the math I learned in school, but we can try to figure it out together, or find someone who can help us.
Okay, Mom. Thank you.
You're welcome, dear. And remember, it's okay to struggle and ask for help. Everyone does at times. You're doing just fine.
A stolen phone.
Hello, officer. I would like to report a missing phone. I believe it may have been stolen.
I'm sorry to hear that. Let's get some details. Can you please provide your full name?
Yes, my name is Sarah Thompson.
Nice to meet you, Sarah. Now, can you tell me more about the phone? What's the make and model?
It's an iPhone 12 Pro Max in Pacific Blue.
All right, and do you remember when and where you last saw your phone?
Yes, I last saw it earlier today at the Central Park. I was sitting on one of the benches near the fountain, and I remember using it there. When I got up to leave, I didn't have it anymore.
I see. And when did you notice that your phone was missing?
I noticed it when I reached my car, which was parked a few blocks away from the park. I checked my bag and pockets, but the phone wasn't there. I tried retracing my steps, but I couldn't find it.
That's unfortunate. Did you see anyone suspicious around you or notice anything unusual at the park?
I didn't notice anything at the time, but thinking back, there was a man who seemed to be loitering around the area. I didn't pay much attention to him, though.
I understand. Now, have you tried calling your phone or using any tracking applications like Find My iPhone?
I did call it several times, but it went straight to voicemail. I also tried the Find My iPhone app, but it says the phone is offline.
I see. We'll do our best to help. I'll need some additional details from you for the report. This includes your phone number, the phone's IMEI number if you have it, and a description of the man you saw at the park.
Sure, officer. I'll provide all the information I can.
Thank you, Sarah. We will also check if there are any CCTV cameras in the area that might have caught something. In the meantime, I would suggest contacting your service provider to let them know your phone has been stolen, and they can block your SIM card.
I'll do that right away. Thank you for your help, officer.
You're welcome, Sarah. We'll do everything we can to help recover your phone.